everyone, what's up? It's me again, Junk Monster 3, and this time I decided to make sort of like a collection overview video, not of all movies in my collection, but from a special type of company. And because I know I've done one for Code Red and one for Arrow, I believe. So if you like this video, I'll probably make another one of these with the 88 films as well. So yeah, but this is gonna be my Vinegar Syndrome collection. I don't have too many Vinegar Syndrome releases because most of these tend to go for really stupid money, and they are pretty damn pricey over here. So that's the reason why I don't have that many of them. Yeah, that's that. And some of these films I've probably showed you in any of those update videos previously, but if I've seen the film myself, I might give a little like opinion on the film, and then I'll just move on because otherwise I'll be sitting here for like 1 hour or so. So, well, let's begin right away. First up, we have a film, Deadline, which I did talk about in my previous update video, and a very special type of horror film. So if you haven't seen this one, check this one out if you like horror films with good atmosphere. And once again, the ending was really entertaining in my opinion. So yeah, Deadline. From apparently this is from 1980. At least when I watched it, the first time I watched it and when I rated it, I think it still was released in 82 or 83, but maybe that was just wrong information or something. So yeah, whatever. Then we have Nurse Sherry, which I still haven't seen yet. Then another reason why I really like these Vinegar Syndrome releases is that they are region free. So yeah, most of the times it comes with some interesting like special features as well. So yeah, the next is Hollywood Horror House, which I believe is known under some other title. Savage Intruder, I believe. So yeah, still not seen, but yeah, we'll get to that eventually. I have so many films I really need to see. So and then Secta Sinistra, which is also known as Bloody Sect. This is like some satanic film from the early 80s, or like Satanist themed horror film, so to say. Then we have Beyond Evil. Heard some bad things about that, but I'm gonna still give it a shot. And then this film is finally a film that I've actually watched. This film is so damn stupid, but it is so hilarious and funny at the same time. This is one of the best So Bad It's Good type of films, I would probably say, because I laughed my ass off while watching this. Tammy and the T-Rex. So if you like your So Bad It's Good type of films, check this one out. This is really one of a kind, I would say. Really entertaining. Then we have a film called Battle for the Lost Planet, some 80s sci-fi film. And this also comes with another film by the same director, which is called Mutant War. I think it's some sort of sequel or something to the first one. So yeah. Then we have a film which I know I did not care for too much when I watched it the first time, because I had it in like an old, I think it was like a Vipco release or something, and I did not care too much for it. But when I rewatched it again, I started to appreciate it more, so I was like, okay, why not pick up this Blu-ray release of it, because yeah, why the hell not? And probably better picture quality and better audio as well, because I think the audio on that Vipco release I had before was pretty shaky. So yeah, the film is Mausoleum. This is also really interesting and atmospheric type horror film. Some really funny and hilarious parts in this one as well. And a thing which I find to be really weird is that this is actually produced by a mobster. Now, for some reason, I don't think they even say that on the back of this. Yeah, they don't even mention his name on the back, but I know for sure it was like produced by a mobster back in the day. So yeah, but anyway, Mausoleum, really interesting and funny film, I would say. And then a film which I actually had on VHS before, but I decided to pick up this one once I saw that it was available on Blu-ray and yeah, on this Vinegar Syndrome release. The film is called Witch Trap by Kevin Tenney, who directed one of my favorites. Okay, it feels like I'm repeating myself here, but yeah, he directed one of my favorite horror films of all time, Night of the Demons and Witchboard. This is not to be confused with which board. This has nothing to do with that. But and another really cool thing is that some of these, I'm not really sure if it's with all of these, but for some of these you can actually decide for yourself what type of cover art you want on your Blu-ray. So I decided to go with this because I think this was like the old, not poster, but the old VHS copy had like a similar type of cover art. But my VHS copy has like some rip-off Fright Night cover, which is really weird. But yeah. And then we have a film called Dark Room, directed by, oh god, what's his name? Nico Masturakis, who also directed Grandmother's House, which is another one which I think is really underrated. And then you might ask yourself, why don't you have Grandmother's House on like a Vinegar Syndrome release? But the reason why is because I already had that on a DVD release, so I didn't really feel the need to upgrade it, to be honest. So that's sort of like my thing. I usually don't double dip on movies that I already have unless I'm a really, really big fan of them. So yeah, or if they have like sort of like better picture quality. I mean, if the picture quality or the audio is really terrible on that DVD I had before, I might pick up the Blu-ray release if I'm a big fan of the film. But otherwise, I don't tend to double dip on films in general. So yeah. Then we have a film called The Children, some killer kids type of film. Really scary cover art there as well. So not seen yet, but apparently it's like a trauma-produced film, I believe. So yeah. Then the only film which I actually have a slipcover on. The reason why is because I bought this at an auction, and yeah, I don't really think it's that easy to come across like these Blu-ray releases with slipcovers over here. So, but we have Bloody New Year by Norman J. Warren, who directed a 70s film called The Terror, which was banned over here in Sweden in the early 80s. I'm not too sure if it was classified as a video nasty in the UK, but over here was really like banned right away, that film. But not too sure about this film though, because this is like I think this is like the very last film that Norman J. Warren actually directed, and I think this is one of his best films, to be honest, as well. I've not seen too many of his films. I've only seen this one, Terror, and what's that film he did in the 70s? I think he was the guy who did Satan's Slave, I believe it was called, which I thought was pretty good as well. But this is probably one of my favorite ones that he's directed. So yeah, Bloody New Year. If you want to see how it looks like here, it looks, yeah, pretty damn similar to the slipcase. Then we have a film which I mainly picked up because of John Saxon in this one, and the look of the killer in this. Not seen it myself yet, but I've only heard bad things about it, to be honest. But I was like, okay, some early 90s thing might be funny, so Hellmaster, not seen yet. Then we have a film called There's Nothing Out There, also a trauma-produced film. At least according to the back of this, so, or at least I can see the trauma logo down on the bottom. So yeah, not seen this one yet either. And then we have a oh damn, this release is sort of, yeah, whatever. I saw like a small little, not error, but it looks like the case got some scratches to it. But yeah, what the hell? The film is The House of the Dead, which is an which is an anthology film, which I don't hear a whole lot of people talk about. The thing is, it's not the greatest one, it's not the worst either. I've never been too much into the anthology films in general, so maybe that's the reason why. But if you like your anthology films, check this one out. This is damn, I just forgot what I was about to say, but I think this is known under some other title as well. Alien Zone, yeah, Alien Zone was the other title, but I would say The House of the Dead is a much better title, to be honest. So yeah, check it out if you like anthology films. And the last Vinegar Syndrome in my collection is of a film called Star Time, which I actually thought that this, I mean, just based on the cover art and the way they describe like the storyline of this film, this really felt like it could have been a really interesting and cool slasher type film, but I would say it's more of a drama or a thriller film than a straightforward horror film or slasher film, which made me be. I mean, I was actually pretty damn disappointed while watching this. I mean, it's a good and well-made film, but I was just so surprised that it wasn't a slasher, because I actually went into this thinking it was a slasher. So I was like, oh, a bummer. But it might be a film that I would like more if I rewatch it. So yeah, start time. Oh my god, I've almost talked for 11 minutes, so I will try to end the video right now. And if you like these type of overview videos of different companies, or like the films that I have in my collection, please let me know and I'll make more of those. I might do another one like this with 88 films. So yeah, we'll see how it goes in the next video. And yeah, hope to see you again as soon as possible. So see you next time. Bye bye.